I'm going to teach you a secret here, and it's not supposed to be a secret, but this is how to make your husband look at you like you're the sexiest woman alive. And it's only a secret, honestly, because we don't get enough information about marriage. You know, when you want to learn how to drive, forget about driving, not everyone drives. When you want to learn a new job, when you want to become a pharmacist, when you want to become a therapist, when you want whatever, there's a lot of learning you have to do. You got to get educated. And then you develop the skills. But the first step is education. For anything that's important, makes sense. You got to get the education first. Then you learn the skills, and which means how to apply what you have learned to achieve what you want. In this case, what do you want? You want your husband to look at you like you're the sexiest woman in the world. And here's the secret. The secret is the sexiness is the frosting on the cake. Because if that's all there was, and I'm going to be very candid with you, very honest with you, because we teach marriage to those who are having difficulty with their marriages and they want to recapture their marriage. I began in 2001 doing this to save the most troubled marriages, the ones that were on the verge of divorce. So I got to the heart of everything. And here's the heart of this thing. Sex is not that big of a deal. Now you're going, oh yeah, that's easy for you to say, you're an old man. Well, the truth is that sex in any relationship is a blast, and one should have it, and it really doesn't matter how old you are. What does matter is that you're engaging in sex for the purpose of increasing the love connection between you. For instance, did you know that the word marriage actually means union? Union of what? Two bodies? Well, sometimes that's what you're looking for here, but really, you have to start at the core of what your marriage is all about, which is the love between the two of you as souls, hence the term soulmates. Your husband is your soulmate. And if you want him to look at you as the sexiest woman ever, and I don't care whether you've been married for 1 month, 1 year, 10 years, or 30 or 40 years, it makes no difference. You have to start with the foundation and then build on the foundation. And that foundation is the love between you. And how do you do that? That's the real question I want you to ask. Well, how do I do that then? How do I build that connection? And this, again, is something that is not taught. Obviously, it's not taught. Have you ever heard the term cultivate your love for your husband? Or he should be cultivating his love for you? Of course not. It's not out there. There's this assumption that love just is. Well, at a very high level, that's true. Love is. Because God is love is. But we have a mind, we have a body, and we have something we have to do here. We have to cultivate that love. Not cultivate the sexuality. That'll come natural and it'll be way, way more fun if it's coming from love instead of from lust. It's a blast when it's coming from love, and with lust, it passes. It's temporary. And that's why most people, after they have sex, they go, well, how was that for you? Because they want to relive, at least in their minds, that experience of sex, when what should be happening is your love is already so fulfilling that the sex is the icing on the cake. Does this make sense to you? Look, if it doesn't, leave a comment and say, well, I don't get this part. I kind of get this part, but tell me what's going on in your marriage. Tell me why you even have this need. And we will discuss it. We'll discuss it in the comments. When you like the video too, and definitely become a subscriber to the channel, because you have so much to learn. Here, our philosophy here is very simple. Don't settle for anything less than an amazing marriage, because marriage is meant to be amazing. And by all means, and it's not true in your case, but if you're so challenged in your marriage that you're ready to give up, don't give up. We can save your marriage for you. We can help you every step of the way. I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation. So again, like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and we'll see you next time. Hi, I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation. Been saving marriages since 2001. Now, what can we say about not giving up and not settling? These are two big deals that for your marriage, these are vital concepts. And they boil down to two things that we offer you. One are the books that we have. I have Lessons for a Happy Marriage, which is the first book that I wrote, and Breaking the Cycle. They're both great. Flip a coin as to which one you want. That's for not settling. Those books lay out for you exactly what marriage is all about. The guidelines, the intricacies, delves into communication, all the things about marriage that you need to know. And if your marriage is doing fine, but you just have this little problem here, this little problem there, but it's basically doing fine, don't settle. I promise you this, when you read one of these books, you're going to learn more about marriage than you even knew you didn't know, and it's going to change everything for the better. You will be so grateful that you took my advice and got one of those books. Now, the Don't Give Up, when I began, I was structuring, compiling all the marriage help that people need in order to save their marriage. I was a divorce mediator until 2001. And so I was fortunate that I was accessing a support group for those who were going to get a divorce called Second Saturday in San Diego, California. And so I was able to pull out of those sessions individuals after I told them that I could help them save their marriage who were beyond on the verge of getting a divorce. I'm going to say 95 to 98% of the people for whom I got a divorce shouldn't have, didn't need to, had they known what I now know. I took all of that knowledge and I put it into comprehensive courses, one for men and one for women. These courses, your course based on your gender, will bring you from the depth of the swamp that you find yourself in, out of that, into the light, and help you achieve a marriage you never even dreamed possible. That's a promise. Now, what if you're not even married? What if you're going to get married and you're just looking around for marriage advice? In that case, and I actually created this for some friends, we have a premarital course, which is amazing. You'll never have a problem in your marriage. Well, like nobody ever has a problem, but you won't have any killer problems. You'll know how to be married to get the most out of your marriage. What if you're only dating? Then I have a course for you too. This one I actually created for my son, and it is a step-by-step process for you to attract your soulmate, and in the right way. I'm so glad that you found us. Please take advantage of that which we have to offer. We are here to serve you. I'm Paul Friedman. God bless you, and take care.